new episode of Cool Tools for Fools. We have for you today the Viper LCD. It's the all-in-one computer. Basically, the CPU is behind the screen, and I'll show you when I muster up the courage. The good side is this is it. It's a very space-saving device. This is your desktop computer, but you don't really need much more space than what you see on screen. Behind this is about 2 inches worth of CPU, and that's it. So pretty cool. And this is a 19-inch display for you. It's got tons of USB ports. Honestly, I've seldom seen such a device. It's got at least 7, I think, inbuilt here without a jack or anything. So all the more USB connections you have, because you won't be using them for your mouse and keyboard. Unless, of course, you have a USB mouse and a USB keyboard, like I do. Anyway, let's take you on a tour. Okay, so yeah, one of the USB connectors has a USB mouse connected to it, and we are moving it around. Woohoo! And there's your start button. I'm not going to give you a tour of the Microsoft OS. What this is a tour of is the Viper LCD 19-inch computer, the all-in-one computer. So I'm going to remove this from here. One of the downsides of this device is the fact that it's got a metal casing. Now, yes, I've had a few years of electrical engineering, but I think everyone knows this, that you don't really put conducting casings on stuff that has electrical stuff inside. So this is a bit dangerous. So whoever designed this, please rethink the outside casing. Otherwise, it's fantastic. But next time, please have some non-conducting surface as the encasing. Just a heads up, just for the safety of your potential consumers. Okay, going round. That's the depth of this. That's it. It's pretty cool, huh? So here's the power cord. Here you can see 4 ports. You have your Ethernet jack port. You have your speaker ports. And there's your monitor. Now this is something odd. Now, those of you familiar with the iMac, you'll notice it's an all-in-one device, just much as this. But the monitor, you can't really tell which part is the monitor and how you can describe it. In this, you can. So you can actually have an external monitor connected to this, and we'll do that in a bit. And here are the old-school PS2 connectors I was talking about. So officially, and then we have this side, which has 2 more USB connections. And then this is the stuff which goes with the icons you see here, which is power, volume, something, and something else. And so I'm going to connect it to an external USB for you now. Ta-da! So I'm going to try and get an external connection. Yeah, there's not, because you've just undone the monitor connection. This is what I was saying, that it's all very cool and smart alecky of them, but basically you're not allowing a dual display option here, because you have the singular port for, there you go. See, this is the one that connects it to this display. I've just removed this one and attached this little guy. So when you want to connect this to an LCD screen or a bigger screen or projector, you're going to lose connection on here, which I guess is fine. This is, after all, a desktop device. It's got 2 gigs of RAM, and I think it comes with 80 gigs of hard drive. It's got a 1.6 gigahertz Atom processor. So ideal as a desktop home device. And since it's got speakers and everything, you can connect multimedia options. So going back to how this is a fantastic... By the way, it's not very heavy. I'm just pretending. So now, I'm not allowed to open this and show you, because we were asked by the store folks to not touch it. Because it also says, if the product has been modified by the customer, we are not to be held responsible for trouble or performance of the product. So I think we've done enough for the day. I won't say what we've done, but we've done enough for the day with this modification business. So we're not going to mess around with this. So I can't show you the inside of this, but I can show you the inside of its sibling, which is the original tower. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. So the Viper folks have given you an all-in-one LCD PC, and it has all that you see inside is what you see in here. You have your hard drive, you have your usual connectors, you have I/O ports and everything. This device, this little puppy, as Rabia loves to call them, actually goes for 12,000 rupees. This one goes for 35,000 rupees because it has the LCD screen inbuilt. But this one is just so damn cute. It's really very small, and traditionally it's still a tower, but it's so small that so Viper Pacer desktop PC. This is the Viper LCD. They both have around about the same specs. Again, this is 2 gigs of RAM, 80 gigs of hard drive, and 1.6 gigahertz of Atom processor. So, and of course the fact that it's so compact. For those of you looking to buy new desktop PCs for your parents, for yourselves, I think they're a great bargain because you don't have to buy an LCD screen over and above the CPU, and it works out to be a little cheaper than had you bought the PC and the screen and all that stuff, all the gizmos. And also it's it's the IKEA version of a PC, so you don't have to buy several space-taking things, or everything gets compacted in. Now, this is obviously based on the iMac that we all have known and loved for so very long. The design I'm not going to comment on. This doesn't compare. It does have a singular monitor and CPU, just like the iMac would. It is missing the CD and the DVD drive, something that's considered more or less imperative in today's world, I think, computer world. And I have a problem with the casing. Folks who design this, please change the casing immediately. And the design, obviously, I'm not saying that you should hire Apple product designers, but I think it's a very decent look and feel to it. I would highly recommend you buy this. Apparently, that's it. So go out, get yourself a Viper LCD, and enjoy.